Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's video is probably the most important video that I've ever made on this channel. So if you've never watched one of my videos, or you usually click off, stay tuned for this one because this one could possibly save your life. You know guys, like, I'm just going to be 100% to the point here. You know, we're starting 2025 and, you know, some dangerous things have happened recently as we've started the year with some attacks where people were injured, and it just got my, you know, military brain kind of going back at it. And, you know, a lot of times we go to things and we kind of have rose-colored glasses where we want to think nothing bad's going to happen. We go out, have some beers, and have a good time, but we often aren't thinking about the fact that there are some nefarious individuals out there that want to do us harm. And probably the most important thing that you can do is to be prepared for that. A lot of times as Americans, we focus on being armed and ready to defend ourselves, but something a lot of people just honestly don't even think about is being able to take care of yourself in an emergency situation. So that brings me to this. So having a good first aid kit, that's whether you're outdoors, you know, kayaking, hiking, hunting, or if you're just going out. So I've got a first aid kit here. I actually got this one at Amazon, but the inspiration for a lot of these is the individual first aid kit, IFAC, like I had in the Army whenever I was on active duty deployed to Afghanistan. And it basically contains all the stuff that you need to take care of yourself in an emergency. So you can buy these online. I will link them in the description. But, you know, also recently I've been watching some pretty disturbing videos about some possible threats for our nation and the United States. And I will link those down below. But it just got me thinking back to my little bit of being an Army officer and those kind of things. So these first aid kits are great. You could break it down and put it in a Ziploc bag if you don't want this tactical bag. I've also got this other one over here that's more of a traditional one. It was already open, but it's a little bit smaller. Obviously got less stuff, and you can augment these however you want. So if you want to add some stuff to it, but key things are, I would say, making sure that you have a combat tourniquet or combat action tourniquet CAT, so that you can stop some bleeding pretty quickly. Having a compression dressing, which a lot of these have. Sometimes they'll have quick clot or something like that, and some basic first aid items, whether it be band-aids, alcohol. But mainly, like, what this is going to be focused on is trauma. So severe trauma that's going to extend your survivability in a bad situation. So specifically making sure that you can stop blood loss, you know, and do basic first aid. So I would implore you to educate yourself. I'm going to try to link some videos down below on how to use some of the items in this, like the tourniquet, compression dressing, just because I'm sure there's some other videos out there that do a better job than I could do, even though I've been well trained on these things. As we come up on the next couple of years, having something like this readily available, it could be the difference between life and death. So if you all have any comments or questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I appreciate you guys watching. And I'm gonna hope and pray for this nation and for each of you out there that we have a safe year, but you want to be prepared for whatever happens. So I will see you guys in the next one.